moving ahead with trying to record, I ran into problems right away trying to use Riffworks, which is normally what I use to record my albums with. I did my first album, as you know, in Riffworks, and it worked amazing. It was great, but very quickly I was running into things I couldn't do, like recording keyboards. I was using VSTs back then, so I didn't have any actual hardware analog keyboards. Now I've got, as you know, a fairly substantial collection of hardware synths, so that's what I'm trying to do my next album. Some things I wanted to do for this album is I wanted to make sure that I know this looks goofy. I don't know why I've got this on because I don't need it to record this part. So here's what happened the other day. I wanted to use my amplifier sound. I didn't want to use the Line 6 software. Now what I'm trying to do is just microphone, etc. So the other day I turned on all my synths so they could start warming up. I tried plugging my laptop into my mixer so that way I could hear the drums without having to use headphones, because it just looks goofy when you're sitting here with these on and you're trying to record. So bottom line, it was incredibly loud, and I'll post some of those videos up so you can see it. But they were incredibly loud, incredibly horrible sounding. The guitar sounded great, but Riffworks didn't save it. So I had to stop and say, what am I going to do? I want to record the album in Studio One, but I couldn't because I didn't have a drummer. Can't use Riffworks. Got to find some drummer. My wife and I talked about it, had a kind of a meeting of the minds. She said, okay, if Riffworks isn't working for you anymore, now you don't have a drummer now. So what are you going to do? You either have to get a drummer in the house. Oh, yeah. Or you've got to get EZdrummer. And so I got the demo for EZdrummer, and I went in and told my wife, here's the problem. I tried this, it didn't save it. Very frustrating. So fortunately I was filming it, so I was able to, because everything's off the cuff when I make albums. So, that's just, whatever. She said, go ahead and try EZdrummer, because I'd already downloaded the demo, I just hadn't activated it. So I told her, well, that leaves me, I'm going to have to stop everything and record the album over the next 10 days. So I activated it, and this is the video of me trying it, and I wanted to capture it, so I got OBS Studio, and I figured out basically what you're going to see here is this is the first time pulling it up, the demo, and this is the default drum set. And I'll tell you right away that I went ahead and I paid for EZdrummer, so you're going to see it in all my videos. I replaced the standard drum set. It's a good sounding recording kit, but it's a generic kit, and it doesn't have that bang and thump that I needed. So one of the things I tried to do is metal it up by taking the drums, and I increased the tom sizes to larger sizes. Gave me a metal-ish drums. I changed the bass drum to a 16 by 24 instead of a 16 by 22. It's a fairly substantial sound. So this is what you're going to see is me doing the main rhythms here. Then I went into selected metal, but I just selected metal and 4/4. Drum sets are $89. Drum rhythms are $29. Get a lot of drum rhythms for each package you buy. You probably only need maybe 10 drum rhythm things, unless you like to have constant changing beats. And sometimes I do techno stuff. It's not just all metal. I'm very metal oriented, and I guess for my age I'm kind of unique because most guys my age don't like new metal. I love new metal. All the new metal bands, and of course I love Slipknot. that was my try of EZdrummer, and as I told you, bought it the next day. So we agreed on EZdrummer. I bought EZdrummer. You need to buy EZdrummer, the software. It's about $179. You need to buy a drum kit. I chose Metal Machine. It pretty much is going to be, except for the cymbals, the basic kit, and it's set up for double bass. I like double bass drums. There is not enough toms. EZdrummer, Tune Track, I'm begging you, create epic 80s drum sets. One that sounds like the Metal Machine drum kit, that's awesome. The FW16 kit that Pearl used to offer was just massive, and I would love to see something like that. Aside from that, yeah, I was very impressed with EZdrummer. So you'll need EZdrummer software, you need a drum set. I bought Metal Machine. And then you need rhythms. The software comes with rhythms. The drum set will come with rhythms. You probably can get away with just that. It's about $200 for all that. If you add in a drummer at $250 or so, I added in a drummer, so that brought it to about $289, $291, somewhere around there. $300, the cost of a Squier Strat. I bought a large library of drum beats, a drum machine, and EZdrummer software. So it's going to cost you initially about $300 to get started. I would also recommend maybe, like, they have a setup of 6 drum pattern packages you can buy for about $120. I would throw that in there too. Just go ahead and load yourself up, and that way you can get up and running. I'm probably going to get the Power Metal one next, and then I'll end up getting the big 6-pack. You can also create your own 6-pack. Spend $120, just get everything you want, and we will see you next time. Remember, comment, like, subscribe. We'll see you.